Hello, Friendo Bindos, and welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. On our last run, we did episode 2 as the thief. Super easy run. Granted, if you get past the first couple of characters, but once we got past the first floor, we just kind of steamrolled through it once we had enough equipment. On our next round, which is what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be playing as the robots. So we will do compression errors. So if we have compression errors here, time for more dice. If there's a slight problem for complicated reasons that won't go into here for this episode, you can't have two dice showing the same number. Duplicate dice vanish immediately. Huh. Interesting. It's our Optimus, the robot. How are the calculations coming along, my dear? They're good. I don't really beep, you know. I do know, yes. Still keen to be the very best version of yourself? Well, yes. But I was wondering, since I've completed some of my episodes, could I maybe leave now and just win, say, 2 hours less sleep a night? Oh, what an interesting idea. Let me think. No, you obviously can't. Haven't you been paying any attention at all? Get back in the dungeons, calculator. Oh, that's cute. A little calculator. All right, so we've fought the Rose before. I think it gets thorns. So it's weak to fire, though. That doesn't do us any good, because we don't have any fire damage. So we're going to try and get the Plasma Blaster. We only get to use the Plasma Blaster once, though. So we have a 2. One in the Peashooter. Got another 2, so our 2 would have disappeared, I'm guessing. And we'll put that in the Peashooter as well. And calculate 3 on the Plasma Blaster. Probably what's going to happen, because we're probably going to go over it. Nope. And we'll do 2 damage and calculate. And somehow we got the jackpot. With that being said, we'll just put 1 into the Peashooter, do our lucky shot, and just finish him up next turn. Because we just need a 2 or higher for our next turn. So 6 damage and gain Thorn. So that was a pretty tough hit. With that being said, we'll just finish it off right there. And Sophie is trying to join us, but if you'll just go lay down, thank you. Alright, so we get a chest here. What does our chest get? Cheat code. It increases jackpot range this turn. So we'll have another thing to put our dice into. Alright, so got our Gardener here. What's it do? It's just a shovel, just does damage, and we don't want it to get a 6. There's not much we could do about that. We'll do Plasma Blaster, because that's about as best we could get. 1 here. And we went over. We could auto roll, but we're probably going to level up at the end of this round anyway, or at the end of this battle. So we'll just get our health back. Alright, so we got 5, that's the best we could do there. And calculate 2, closer to Peashooter, 1 closer to Peashooter. Oh, I could have got it the cheat code. That was a poor play there, but, you know, it's still early on that we don't have to worry about it too much. We just have to do 3 damage. 6 is not going to be 3, but a 6 and a 2 will. 6 and 2 equals 3. That's just Dicey Dungeons math right there for you guys. Equipment, yeah, so we don't have to move around any equipment yet until we start getting some more. Alright, so we got to face these 3 guys. We will level up after these 2. So we'll take on the Wizard. Wizard is kind of a tough fight because he could do so many different attacks for you. Yeah, poison, thunder, teleport. I mean, we'd prefer the teleport, I guess. Do it twice. We can't do anything with the 6 besides put it in the Peashooter. So we'll do 2 damage. And we got 2 6s. Might as well auto roll because we're probably going to get hit. And we'll just slap them around for 5. Definitely want to try and find something that we could do with the 6s. Okay, so he got teleport, which is nice because it's just going to keep him from hitting us. 3 here. I'll put it on the Peashooter. Got the 2. We'll do the Peashooter, and hopefully we get like a 5 for our Plasma Blaster. Got a 6 for the Plasma Blaster, so we'll do a Peashooter and then a lucky shot. So we've been kind of getting lucky on these jackpots, not necessarily what we want. Ooh, and we are going to be poisoned, so we want to finish this fight off as soon as possible. Alright, so we got 2 Peashooter territory. 4? Ugh. You know, I don't really feel like risking it, so we will put it into the Plasma Blaster. And we got a 6. Here, you take this 6. I don't want it. Alright, so we got a 1. 1s are usually bad with the Wizard. Yeah, so we're going to get 2 frozen dice, but that's actually good for us because that's going to guarantee us we know what our first 2 dice are. So it's a 1 Peashooter. 1 Peashooter. 5, slap them around. And we could auto-roll a jackpot, which we'll see what we get here. 1, other Peashooter. Alright, so how do we want to do this here? We could finish him off, or we could heal. I think we want to just finish him off, right? Yeah, we just want to finish him off. So it's tough because this just incentivizes you to use your dice as soon as possible, which isn't the worst, but the fact that we don't have any good uses for our 6s is kind of a headache. Besides Peashooter. Peashooter is good for the 6s. But we don't want to do 2 damage with just a 6, you know? Alright. So, instantly a 6. There we go, take 2 damage. 3. Good chance we go over, so might as well use it for the Plasma Blaster. Yeah, so there's your 6. Every time. And he's going to slap us around a few times, so might as well slap him back. There we go, I feel good about that. Yeah, so he's hitting us twice, and we're going to have 2 weakens. Alright, so left 2 are weak. Peashooter just doing 1 damage. If I could... Oh! I pushed in turn. I meant to roll. That was a poor call on mine. But we should be able to be fine without it. Maybe. Because we are leveling up after this. 4. Might as well put it there. Yeah, that could probably cost us the game. Yeah, roll that. Do 5 damage, and hopefully we get a 5 and a Peashooter next turn. He's not going to attack us, so that's beautiful. Got incredibly lucky. I mean, I was a fool. Do 4 damage, and the Peashooter's not going to kill. Oh, we could get the Peashooter down. Ooh, wish we could lower that. Ooh. And we rolled over. Those 6s are killing us on the rolls, so we are going to take 2 attacks. But we really just need to do a single damage. So we just need a 1, 2, or 3. Or a 5. 5 will do it. So we got the level up. Buster Sword would be beautiful. Yeah, Buster Sword, especially with 6s. What's been going on, I'm going to take that Buster Sword. And we got Mechanical Arm. Mechanical Arm's nice as well. Alright, so Dryad is strong against poison. So each roll, Mechanical Arm's going to get stronger. We may not want to use it right away, though, but we're incentivized to throw our dice away. We got a 2. Where do you put your 2? Put it in Peashooter. Got a 1. Peashooter territory. Got another 1. Maybe it's just cheat code territory because that'll give us maybe a better chance at a jackpot, just like that. Oh. So how would we do this? We want 6 there because it's even. And we'll just do a lucky shot, I guess. And that's it. Or maybe the 6 should have went on the Buster. I didn't specifically look. Maybe we did 1 more damage. Yeah, we probably could have did 1 more damage, but we're fine. 1 for cheat code. I'll take it. Just to have that possibility. 3 right here is good. 5, that's the best we could do there. And whatever we roll, we're probably going to bust. Yeah, so we busted, but that's still going to allow us to do 4 damage. And we could auto-roll and just finish him off with a lucky shot. Cool. Kept us from getting any kind of poison or anything. And we get to heal up before we leave. And we'll see what's at our shop, because we have 5 coins. Spike Shield, damage or shield. That's nice. Healing Crystal, but that's going to be a 2 space. Do we have 2 spaces? We don't. So we'd have to get rid of maybe like a Peashooter, which I'm okay with. So, buy a Spike Shield. Go to our equipment. Get rid of Peashooter. Mechanical Arm would go right there. Cool. I like it. And we'll see who we have here. We have an instant upgrade, but we might want to save our upgrade before we see what's in the chest. So, we will level up at a 5, so 2 and a 3, so him and him. We'll see how we handle the marshmallow. Not weak to anything, so we'll just go on guns blazing. Got a 2. What would you do with a 2? I don't want to just hold on to it, I guess. Or we could do 2 damage there. 6. 6 would do... Well, we can't put that there. Oh. This is kind of tough because chances are we're going to roll over. Let's see what we get as far as our attack. We busted. We'll just put the 6 there. And wasted a 4. Even and odd. So he's only going to attack us once. We kind of wanted to be frozen. The ones are beautiful. Anyways, let's calculate. Oh, we are burnt. 5 and a 4. And we can't lower that. We could lower it 1, but it's not really going to do us much good. So we'll do the max here. We could put some shields up. That's going to give us 5 shields. I like that. We'll put mechanical arm, and then whatever we bust with... Well, no, we'll put it in plasma bastard. Whatever we bust with, we'll do buster sword. There we go. I think that was a little bit better, and the fact that we have 5 shields I'm happy about. We're going to freeze 2 dice, or only 1 dice, and we didn't take any damage. So guaranteed 1. Beautiful. What do you do with the guaranteed 1? Put it in cheat code. 6. What do you do with the 6? Probably buster sorted. Another 1. You know, we'll do 1 damage. And we busted, so we had another 6. So we should have put it in mechanical arm or something. You never know what you're going to get, though. But we have 3 shields, so we're going to block our damage. And probably finish him off here. Jackpot, 6. That's just going to finish him off. Do we... I think we try and go for the jackpot. And we got the heal. And we'll do 6 damage. And game over. Good game, my dude. Alright, so we opened up the apple. Don't necessarily need it, because after we beat the Yeti, we'll be fine. So we'll go fight the Yeti. He's weak to fire. We don't have any fire moves. Don't have any elemental moves at all. 3? 3 may be good for the cheat code right there. 6. We'll put in mechanical arm, and then we'll do whatever with buster sword. Yeah, we'll put 4 in a buster sword, because that guarantees we get to use at least all of our dice. I hate having any dice go to waste. Frozen dice? Come at me, friend. I love frozen dice. You know, 1 here. We'll get another 1. It might disappear. That's fine, though. So how do we want to play this? We'll just do 1 damage with the spike shield. Or give me 1 shield. Do mechanical arm, even damage, and then whatever we get, we'll put it there. Yeah, we went over, so that's another 6 damage. But we have our auto roll guaranteed. We'll slap him around for 5 and see what he's got. Got a lot of 5s. He's going to do 10 damage, 9 damage. And that's it. So we have 2 frozen dice. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. I'll hold on to it. I don't care. 2. 2's not doing much for us. A 4. But here's what I'm thinking. 2 there. We'll do 4 damage here. And then if we roll over, we'll probably kill him. Can we kill him? We can. But we regen our health. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to get our health back anyway. Finish him off. Alright, so we leveled up, got our health back. 2 extra CPU. And we'll see what's in the bin. Small shield. Add shield. So that could replace spike shield, and we could do a small shield Peashooter. That'd give us more options for our dice. I do like that. And 1, 2s, and 3s could go into small shield. So let's do that. We'll do Peashooter and cheat code. I don't know how that got moved around. We'll just leave it like that. Do we want to go to the shop and do the equipment, or we'll just do the equipment now? Alright, Buster Sword is guaranteed plus 2 damage, cheat. Increase it by 2. Peashooter, 4 damage, reusable. Adds an additional shields. Any dice could do that. Dice could do that. I like the Buster Sword Plus. We'll upgrade that. And we'll fight the Sorceress. And we'll have 2 apples ready to heal us afterwards anyway, so that is nice as well. 6 right off the bat. It's kind of rough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just hope we don't draw another 6. We didn't, but we'll increase the jackpot range. 2. We can bust is our thing, so we'll just put up shield. And this was beautiful. So, even there. We'll do the Buster Sword. And we'll Lucky Shot just for that additional 5 damage. And I think that was played pretty well. Because it's going to keep us doing a little bit of damage here. And the Frozen is also good. So we have 2 Frozen dice, so we're guaranteed 2 1s. So what do you do with 2 1s? Well, you put the first one on Cheat Code. You put the second one on Peashooter. Yeah. We have a 5 here, max 5, so that's perfect for Plasma. Got a 2. Coming up a little bit of shield. 1 Peashooter. And we jackpotted. So we'll put 7 here. 7 damage. And finish off the Witch. The Sorceress. Oh cool, thanks for a fight or whatever. Side-eye GIF. This place is the word. Or is it GIF? Debate in the comments. Alright, so might as well heal the full, see what we have at our shop. Flip a dice upside down. If enemy rolls blank, that dice is locked. Do 3 damage, 3 uses this turn. So that ray gun could be good for smaller dice. Or we could lock dice. I really like the ability to lock dice. So I'll take that. But we have to roll that specific dice. So that's going to be good for taking away Peashooter. Okay, so I like that. We'll have 3 damages, and then 3 non-damages. Don't know if that's good, but I do kind of like that thought process. Snowman, Vacuum, Snowman, Vacuum, 2 apples. Regardless, we open up the way to the health. We'll take the Vacuum. Alright, so what dice don't we like of his? We don't like him getting 6s, but I wouldn't want to use a 6. I'd rather use a 6 to attack. So, we'll calculate. We got a 4. You know what? I don't mind blocking a 4. 5 is going to be perfect for Plasma Blaster. 1, increase our odds, and then if we bust, we'll just use the Buster Sword. We didn't bust, so Mechanical Arm's beautiful. Lucky Shot, and he's already halfway dead. So we didn't block any 6s, or we didn't block any 4s. 2 blind dice are incredibly tough for us. Is it a small dice? It is. We rolled a 2, so we have a 2, guaranteed 2. And then we can put whatever we want here. I didn't see what damage. He went from 15, so he did 7 damage. So that was a 5, so we have 2 and a 5, so we're at 7 right now. 8, 9, so we're at 9. No, 4 or less is what we need to draw. That's tough for us to say. We'll do the odds. Right, so 10. And we busted. That's fine, but we can auto roll and just finish him off. So we'll Lucky Shot him. I don't know, that it's so hard to keep track of in your mind, especially with the blind. I know it's possible, and I could have just, like, did better. But it wasn't terrible. We survived. And I do like the auto roll. You know, on the Thief, I didn't really use his ability much, but the auto roll here is great to us. He's weak to fire. We don't want him to roll any odds. Well, I mean, if we're frozen, we're fine. Maybe we might freeze a 5 or something. Or maybe if we get another 1, I'll probably put that there. Hold on to the 6. Alright, so 5 damage or just lock 5. 5 right here is wonderful. We'll do 8 damage and a Lucky Shot. They rolled 3 odds. So we're not getting much use out of the lock dice. So we have 3 freezes. So here's what we do. You get the 1, jackpot. You get the 1, shield. You get the 1, counter spell. Keeps them from using 1. 5, perfect for that. Try and get an even. Didn't get an even. And we busted, so that'll do 8 damage. But we should be fine. 3 evens, that was the most beautiful roll that we probably could have seen. We're not leveling up after this fight, I don't believe. What do we need to do? We need jackpot. 2. We don't care if we'll put up 2 shield. Got another 2. Might roll it on mechanical arm. Alright, that's fine. So we rolled 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very low chance we bust. But, you know, I've seen worse. Put the 1 there. Okay, whatever. You know, we're probably gonna bust. I mean, 1 extra damage isn't gonna do much for us. And that's gonna let us win. So we'll auto roll. That way I could get a little bit of health back. We'll do 7 damage. Finish him off. Alright. And we have 1 other boss left. And then we'll go to the next floor. So I'll heal up. I'll heal up twice. We'll see what our trade, what's in store for our trade. A plasma blaster for a fixed payout. Use an additional jackpot ability. That's a no deal, my friend. And Aurora, she changes the weather. Alright, so what would we want her not to roll? We don't want her to roll big numbers. Do 3 frost, inflict 1 freeze once per battle. That's fine. We could lock out a 3. We could use the cheat code here. 5, perfect for plasma. 1, if an enemy rolls a 1, or we'll add a shield. And we got a jackpot already. So what do we do with this jackpot? I can't use mechanical arm. I could do this right here. This is fine. Another 5 damage? Yeah, we need to put damage on her. So you want to do a lot of snowstorms. Freeze my dice, that's fine. I'm not super concerned about it. So calculate. Jackpot. You roll a 1, you're frozen. For lockout. 5, perfect there. 4, mechanical arm. And hopefully we get a jackpot. Hey! Good news, Yogi Bears. 3 damage a whole lot? Not really. That's better than nothing. And we're gonna win this fight pretty easily. So we prevented the 1 somehow. Gained some health back, re-rolled the weather, but didn't do much else besides that. So we have 1 freeze on us, so that's going to be good for cheat code. 3. We could lock out a 3. We'll just add 3 shields, that's fine. 4. Kind of want it for the plasma blaster, but we'll see what we get. Rolled over. Very low chance of that. That was a 1 in 6 chance. But you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And we would have had to defeat it if we would have used the 4. We'll have her defeated this turn anyways. Not a big deal. And we have an auto roll available too. Don't really want to use our auto roll, but we have 3 freezes. Increase jackpot. Block the 1. Give me a shield. And then just give me a big dice here. We'll do 2. We'll kill you. We'll finish you. You haven't been here long, have you? I can still smell the rain on you. I can see the last glimpse of sunlight in your eyes. That was sweet. It's poetic. Alright, so what do we rent? On a CPU counter +1, reduce CPU. Heatsink's usually really good. I'll put it there. Double dice, double the dice value. So I do like the heatsink. What would I do for the heatsink? Well, not using a lot of shield. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take counterspell out, and if there's an enemy that I know there's a certain dice we don't like them to have, then we will put that on there. Crystalina, we just don't like her having high dice. Direwolf, I don't know if there's a particular one. I've never seen the Warlock. Now the path to health is real rough. There's only 2 apples. We got 4, 5. Yeah, this is extremely rough. But we also have a path to a shop. Usually a shop has health for us too. So I will fight the Jester. Just to open up the easiest path to health. And he changes his equipment every turn, so I don't know what we'd want to keep him from getting. Yeah, right there it'd be like, hey, we don't want you to have the 6, but we have the 2 here. Don't really have, well, we'll put shields up. Got a 3. Can't bust yet, but we can increase our jackpot. Got a 5, and we can actually reduce our CPU counter by 5. Oh, 2, 4, 6 only, so. Maybe if it's a 2. Oh, we got the jackpot. Don't have the even there for it, but we could lucky shot him. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. But I gotta remember that heatsink only does evens. Not take any shock damage, we are just taking a lot of just regular damage. We got a 5. Might as well Plasma Blaster it. Got the 6. Don't want to use the 6 yet, so we'll reduce that. Got another 6. That's just going to make Mechanical Arm better. 1 or 2. No, we busted, but we'll do 6 damage. But we could auto roll. Do we want to heal or finish? We'll have him next turn, so we'll regenerate. Yeah, he's going to burn us, though, so that's going to kind of suck. Only going to inflict 1 burn, though. We might be able to avoid actually using the burn. The 5 sucks. A 4? What would you do with a 4? You would use the 5 for a Plasma Blast. Reduce it by 4, see what we get. 2. 2's fine. You know, put on some shield. A 1, reduce jackpot. 2, Mechanical Arm. 5, 6, 7. Can't defeat him yet. We would like a 6. Well, we got a jackpot, so we could do 3 damage to him. We could do 5 damage to him, or just finish him off. We'll just finish him off. And we could do 2 damage to us and heal 1 damage. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heal 1 damage. Wow, I never lose this often. You know what? You're still going to win, but I'm glad you're trying. You're not going to win. You stick at it, burn the dungeon down, why not? Alright, Mr. Jester. He's promoting arson over here. Don't know how I feel about that. We have this. When activated, do damage and add a random status. I really do like Short Circuit. I'm gonna buy it. And Short Circuit. What would we want that to replace? Maybe Cheat Code, maybe Small Shield. Yeah, we'll do a Short Circuit. And we could heal up too, so give me full health. We'll do Direwolf. See how this goes. He is strong against poison. Good thing we're not going to try and poison him. We might give him a random poison. That's fine. Plasma Blaster. Got a 6, but we want to reduce it by 6. 2. We got a 4. So we can do 4 damage. Add a random status. And then whatever we bust with, we'll put on Buster Sword. We haven't busted yet, and we actually got a jackpot. Beautiful. He is blinded, but that's not really going to affect him. I think the AI cheats and is able to see what he has. So, roll another dice or just do 5 damage. You know, 3 or higher would be perfect, so we'll roll 1 more dice. So, either way, it's better just to roll the dice. Alright, so is he going to place the dice? And now he's not placing the auto dice, so we don't know if he's cheating or not, but I'm pretty sure they do. So we have our limit break ready. We have a 6, reduced by 6. Got a 1, add that to the jackpot. Got a 5, put it there. We got a 6. 6 would be good there. 6 and a random status. We'll do 6 right there. We could grab another dice too. Yeah, we'll do 1 more roll. got a 3, so it ended up being 5 damage anyway. Auto roll's not going to do us anything because we already got a jackpot. And he's shocked, so that's nice, so we can't Direwolf howl us. We are going to take poison. Alright, we just need 7 damage. 2? 2's fine. 3? We'll put that on the jackpot. Got the 4. Do we want to reduce by 4? I kind of do. Or we'll put it... Well, yeah, we definitely want to reduce by 4. We got another 2. Oh, we get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't bust. We can bust now. Here's what I'm gonna do. We'll mechanical arm, and we're gonna try for a jackpot. We didn't get a jackpot. We still get to finish him off. So we won, and we're gonna have availability to these apples in any second now. Nudge is fine if you want to do a little bit more manipulation. We're not really in the mood for that right now. All right, Mr. Warlock. Odds and even. Flick confused. What does confused do? I've never seen that. So all of his dice suck, so we just want to finish him off as soon as possible. 3, give me that jackpot. 3. Might as well use it for Plasma Blaster. Reducing the CPU. Oh, it has to be an even. Has to be an even. I can't use it on anything. 2. So we could do 3 damage, add a random status effect. He is cursed, so that's beautiful. Man. Really hoping for a 1 or a 2 here. If we erred, we could auto roll, which is fine. So we'll do we want to get some health? I really don't want to die. Do that attack. 5 damage or 3 health. He rolls 3 dice. We just want to finish him off as soon as possible. We're going to heal next round anyway. So he's going to hit us with both attacks. Oh, we cursed him. That's beautiful. Alright, we have 2 shocks. Short circuit and mechanical arm. Reduce CPU. We'll just place it to reduce it, or to get it out. Yeah, that's fine. 6, but we could reduce by 6. 4. What would I do with a 4? Not much, so we'll put that on mechanical. Well, it's tough to do. Damn, that's the one thing I didn't want to have happen. We'll give him a random status effect, and we'll see what we get. We busted, but that lets us do 7 damage still. So he's cursed again, so maybe one of his attacks will fail. There we go. And we got 2 poisons. Alright, so we might be able to finish him this turn. Got a 6. Got to reduce by 6. Got another 6. Yikes. Ooh, that's a big one. Don't stop giving me 6s. Jeez. Mechanical arm and a 2. Man, what kind of 6s are those? We just can't take 14 damage. Okay, we get auto roll though. We have 2 blinds. Wait, what? Did they? So I'm confused. Equipment is mixed up and obscured this turn. Alright, so it's even or odd. Wait, why don't I get to use it? Oh! So it uses it right away. So that's the Buster, I bet. So he's attacked, and then I could auto roll and attack him anyway. That was so weird. I couldn't even keep track of what was going on. The confusion really lives up to its name. So we healed. Crystalina is going to be rough. We could do a counter spell against her, or we just need to finish her off as fast as possible. Might be incentivized to put some shields on there. Short circuit. Man, it's tough. So we'll fight her. We don't get to heal, but we just can't take 22 damage. We have an auto roll ready, so we can heal up too, which is nice. Yeah, we'll instantly do the Plasma Blaster. 2. Give me a 1. Increase my odds. We might bust. Do mechanical arm. And we busted. We probably should have did the status effect. We will auto roll. She's gonna hurt us. She's probably not gonna hurt us this round, so we will regenerate. Just to make her survivability a little longer. Okay, so she's not even gonna be able to spawn a weapon. That was incredibly lucky on our part. Or she can spawn a weapon, just kidding. I forgot how 2s work. We have a 5 here, 5 damage. Alright, so we'll just reduce, well, we can't reduce the counter because it's odd. Give me 7 damage. Probably should have waited for that 6. Alright, so she's hitting like a ton of bricks here. So we have a shock. I would like a freeze, to be honest. Alright, so we're hurting here. I don't think she could kill us because she'd need 2 6s and then some. 5, we can't reduce that, so just put on the Plasma Blaster. Man, world's toughest here. Place a dice, release the shock. We got the jackpot somehow. So what do you do with the 3? Can't put it there. Gotta put on the Buster Sword. We'll do Lucky Shot and hope we kill her next turn? Or do you heal? Do you guarantee you can't die? I think we guarantee we can't die. There we go. So this is ugh. We got our auto roll ready. We're only shocked. And we just need to unlock Buster Sword, really? Increase the jackpot. We have 2. Release the Buster Sword. Have a 1. What would you do with the 1? Nothing. Got a 6. 6 is going to be 8 damage. Let's see. We busted it, but we still win. Woo! Crystalina, you little teasing my death here. But we were just fine. We get to boost up one of our pieces of equipment. What do we want to hit? Reduce CPU. So that's an even, and that's always 7. So that is beautiful. We don't... Short circuit would keep us from rolling 4 dice, but typically we roll 4 dice anyway. Increase jackpot range by 2. Kind of like the heatsink. We'll upgrade that. And then we'll go down, see who our boss is. Robot versus Madison. Have we fought Madison before? We have our counter spell. I don't know if we want to use our counter spell though. We have our heatsink cheat code. I think we're in a good spot. We put up our shield. We want to block any damage. Short circuit. Nah, we'll just do it. Bring on the fight. She's immune to freeze. Hey, I'm Madison. I'm 12 years old, and I'm here to make sure you lose. All right. Jeez. 66 health. Max 3, repeat next attack. So she's going to burn. And then pocket knife. So that does a lot of damage, too. Got a 4. We'll hold on to it. So we're at 6. Cool thing is, use this 4, or we could use a 2. Reduce that by 7. What do we want to do with this 4 right now? Just put it on mechanical arm. We get to roll again. Let's see what we get. Increase the jackpot. We'll do 6 damage. Do a random status. So curse is good. Got a 5 plasma blast there. Probably there's a chance we're gonna bust, so we'll do 6 damage. We busted. Put Buster Sword. We have this auto roll. Do the auto roll. Do a lucky shot. And we'll see how she handles this. So she has 5 dice. Okay, so of course she uses the 1 curse. And Fury. She's burning 2 dice. She is. That wasn't too bad though. We only took 3 damage. Have a dice on fire. That sucks. 2 dice on fire. We want to reduce the jackpot. Alright, so we have another 1. Do we want to do anything with this 1? Not really. Haven't got a single even this turn either. Yo, this We just got all odds. Not a single even. I'm mind blown right now. Probably should have did the random status. We didn't roll a single even. Oh, what the heck, man. I didn't use the status attack on her. I should have used the status attack. So this is going to hit like a ton of bricks. We have two burns. Didn't get an even that time. Auto roll is ready. 6. We like a 6, so we're going to burn ourselves. Do we want the 6 out yet? Not really. We do want to reduce it by 7. We got the 2, so we'll do 6 in a random status. Hold on to the 2. Do we want to do the plasma blaster? Kind of do. Don't want to do it yet, though. Yeah, so we got the 5 here. Got the mechanical arm. And then we'll just see what we roll. We overrolled. That's fine. We could auto roll and then just punch her with our lucky punch and finish her off. So that was not that difficult. We just had the right things at the right places. But we got our Jester. You're really sticking with this, aren't you? Not tempted to give up on your dreams? Okay, then let's spin the wheel. Who knows what's going to happen now? It could be literally anything. Shenanigans. I claim shenanigans. And it's another implausible loss. I'm so sorry. Anyways, that was the second episode of the Dice. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.